Beauties. So today in our Body Love series, we are going to talk about how to create safety in the body. So this is one of my favorite subjects because to me it is simple, but yet not that simple. And when I talk about safety with the body or in the body, what comes up for me personally is like, I know if it came down to like me protecting myself, I can protect myself. I feel that. I feel strong enough to know like I can throw down if I have to. I've never had to, but I know that I could. So that makes me feel safe like in my body. But when I'm talking about creating safety in the body, it is more coming from a place of how do you create healthy boundaries around your power, around your energy, around the love you give, around your vulnerability, around your sensitivity. How do you create safety around those things that allow you to walk powerfully in this world and that allow you to feel like you're not being taken advantage of and you're not giving your power away willy nilly to people? And so, two things come up for me. The first one is exercising your no. I know for me personally, this is a really hard one. Saying no to people and allowing that to be a full sentence and not feeling like I owe the other person an explanation of why I can't do X, Y, and Z for them, or even when it comes to having sex with a partner, being like, no, I'm not in the mood, and being like, that's okay. Not feeling guilty, not feeling like I have to back it with, but I love you and I'm just not in the mood right now, but maybe tomorrow. Just being like, no. And that's okay. Because the more you speak your no, the more you understand your no, allows you to get even closer to your yes, allows you to get even closer to what actually feels good to do in your body. And like you are not overriding or overstepping your own personal boundaries. And that brings me to two. I think it's important to understand what those boundaries are. Being clear on what your boundaries are, and also knowing that your boundaries, you can change them anytime you please. It doesn't mean like once you put a boundary down, like that is it. They are like, you can't change your boundaries. You can always change your boundaries, especially when it comes to intimacy. So, for example, you might make a list of things that you enjoy sexually, that feel really good, that feel really pleasurable, and you are full yes. Then you might make a list of things that you are just a no to, that you're not interested in, that you are not ready to explore, that you just need some more time, or you don't need any more time, you're just a no. And that's okay too. But know that your boundaries are like mutable by you. Let me make that clear. You get to choose when your boundaries shift. So, for example, something that you thought you weren't into sexually, you might look to that list and be like, oh, that looks kind of interesting. I think I want to try it. And if my partner is up for trying it too, then I'm a full on yes to it. And your yeses can turn into a no. One thing that could have made you feel good, made it feel super pleasurable and awesome, may not feel that great. It could be in a moment. And yeah, you might have liked it before, but maybe you're just like, oh, this just does not feel good right now. And like, what feels good to my body? And it feels kind of icky. So I'm a no. And that can be a new boundary for you. That can be a boundary like, I am not into this anymore. And I would love to explore my yeses. And that is perfectly okay. Now, it takes some time to explore this and to play around with it and to also kind of embody this. So I don't want you to get down on yourself if you find that like you've overstepped a boundary with your body, or you said yes to something when actually you were a no to it. I want you to have compassion for yourself in this process. It is okay to have mixed messages, like, and not really fully read like what your body wants. um I think like understanding what your body really wants and what really feels good to your body kind of plays back into the last video of understanding like what sensations come up in your body, and like really just leaning into those sensations. And so if a yes feels like butterflies and like tingliness all over your body, then it's a yes. If a no feels like tightness and you're just like kind of falling into yourself and it doesn't feel good in your body, then that's a no. So it's important to also understand like, yeah, what a yes feels like in your body, and also what a no feels like in your body, and know that you can change it at any time, any moment. So that is like the beginning process of feeling safe in your body, is really knowing how to listen to it and knowing how it feels, and understanding like what feels good, what doesn't feel good, what's a no, what's a yes, what's a boundary that might have been crossed, and being able to understand that, and you know, communicating that with whoever you are being intimate with, and also having deep compassion for yourself when you overstep your own boundaries, when you say yes, when you want to say no, and just know that it's all okay. It is a process. All of this is a process. And it's really about taking these little tools, these little nuggets that I'm giving to you, and using them in a way that feels most delicious and luscious to you. So, yeah, that is like a very high level of the process of creating safety in your body. And yeah, our next video will be all about how you can create body love as a ritual. Like taking all of these concepts and turning it into a ritual, into a process that allows you to get to know yourself even more and even deeper. And yeah, that's going to be our next video. Love you all as always, and I will talk to you soon.